See, right there, the board touched the ledge again. Right there, the foot touched the ground. What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Ninja Review, the series where I review videos submitted to me by you guys, the people. This week was a pretty good week of submissions. Very few people messed it up. And what I mean by messed it up, I had only a few people submit VX footage, and I only had a few people try to send me footage on Instagram, which is weird because I feel like I've told you guys to send it on Facebook over 143 different times. But hey, some people are just dumb. Today we have two videos. I don't know anything about either one. I think they're both street videos. I'm not sure if one's gonna be good and one's gonna be bad. Most likely both terrible. Then again, the past few weeks we've been having some really exciting episodes. So if you have not been watching, go back and watch. Let's start with our first video, Play. Running up. He got the ponytail, runs into the wall. There's a bunch of sewer, gross water on the ground. He put on a jacket. He got cold. It's cold out there. Walking around. How many seconds in are we? 15 seconds in. Still no skateboarding tricks. And then we get lucky. See, our patience paid off. He's rolling away. One trick still. Bunch of high fives. Fat kid dancing. Oh, more high fives are necessary. Now I know this kid's gonna suck because the best trick his friends have ever seen in their entire lives is a wall ride. So he jumps over some water. Here we go. Heel flip across a little gap. Nicely done. Clean. Foot touching the ground. Dropped his skateboard on accident. Picked it up. He's falling down. We're going to get one of these tranny skaters. I'll give you guys $1,000 if we get more than 3 flip tricks in this video. I swear to fucking God. Manual around. Okay, bonks in there. That was actually pretty cool. I wouldn't consider that a circus trick. I thought it was pretty cool. By the way, Evan Smith came out with a part recently, and he did a bunch of these bonks onto curbs after jumping over handrails. I thought it was really cool, and I'm not really a fan of that style of skating. We got heel flip front tail. That was nice. His friend is freaking out. They are so hyped because I think they've maybe never seen him do a flip trick before. So I'd be hyped too if my friend's been skating for, 2-3 years, never did a heel flip until now. We get a blunt 180. He seems to be definitely a tranny specializer. Likes to put his feet on the ground. Ollieing. See, if he would have grabbed the board right there and made it a little bit easier, probably would have worked out for him because not grabbing the board is really hard for these guys. It makes it really difficult to have any sort of board control without using your hands to control it. That was kind of neat. A little revert at the end. Okay, complete foot. Complete heel touching right there, which sometimes you can get away with it. I had to catch his board out of the air because to do that with your feet would have been way too difficult. Always better to take the easy way out. Kick flip. Okay, I guess he sort of stopped the kick flip. I think actually just doing a kick flip would have been harder. Fakey 3 shove, nice. Heel flip to I think 5-0. Filmer definitely should have picked a different angle from that. This is probably this kid's favorite place to be because number one, there's a lot of coping and wood everywhere. Also, when you go to a skate park built like this, you kind of look cooler. Little kids will be like, oh wow. Actually, another heel flip. Is any of his friends gonna run up and high five him? No, a nollie. That was 2, by the way. If we get one more heel flip, I'm gonna have to pay up $1,000. So that could be pretty scary for me, but I'm really not worried at all. What I was saying is you get an indoor skate park like this, little kids will look up to this guy and be like, wow, he's really good. Versus a regular skateboarder will just be like, oh, wow, this is one of those park dudes. Video's being made pretty well. Filming's not bad. We got a manual. Shove into a manual. That was nice. I think that was the second one so far. Jumping up. Okay, that was way too far to ollie, so you had to do the deck check. Nose grinding across. Back to the indoor park. Don't do a flip trick. I'm going to have to pay money. Thank God. Board slide up. And the banger's got to be coming soon. Going down. We got a flip trick. Oh, no. Wait. Heel drag, though. The heel drag off the flip trick. Do I owe the money? Can we actually rewind and confirm that that was, in fact, overly blatant. Overly blatant heel drag. This guy just saved you all $1,000. Congratulations. Because no real tricks allowed in this video part. That's pretty cool, actually. Front truck came off a little bit, but I would never hold that against him. Pretty nice banger to end the whole thing, I think. Is that it? Yeah, that's got to be it, because he's going to pick up the board and jump around a little bit. Still jumping around, feet on the ground. Any high fives? No, one of those! Yes. Decent video. Maybe I'm just in a hater kind of mood. Actually, I got a little scared because I might have had to go into my checkbook and pay you guys. Thankfully, I was psychically able to predict that this guy was not going to land cleanly more than 3 flip tricks. I guess maybe that's a mean thing to say, but here's what I always say to you guys. When I psychically predict something and it seems like it's going to be mean and then it comes true, that's just the world being mean. That's not me. I can't change these visions that I get in my head. Anyways, overall, a good video. I think I might have been a little overly critical. Like I said, I'm in a good mood today. Feel like breaking down some spirits, and this guy felt like touching the ground and throwing the skateboard up in the air. Basically, when you do that, you turn skateboarding into fingerboarding, right? Because half of fingerboarding is your hand on either the little fingerboard or on the table, right? And half of this kid's video part was his hand on his skateboard, flipping it around, spinning it around like he's some type of flair bartender. If that's rewarding for you to take the easy way out of skateboarding rather than, I guess the alternative would be to learn how to do an impossible instead of putting the board on your hand and moving your hand around to do a hand impossible. Hey, if you don't have time, maybe you work long hours, you don't have time to learn difficult tricks on a skateboard, then sure, this style is the way to skate. Also, filming was not that bad and quality was not that bad. I do want to give props to whoever edited this video and to the skateboarder, because at no point was I bored. I was a little bit annoyed, but at no point did I want to turn this video off, and I feel like that's something you guys should be a little bit proud of. Also, that being said, there's a whole genre of skateboarders out there who probably really enjoy this style of skateboarding. So I'm sure if that's you, the viewer, if you liked that video, a link to this video and the next video will be in the description below. You guys can watch that video as many times as your little weird hand touching heart's desire. Anyways, next video, this one's called Jordan Levesque 2015. I paused right here because I have to go through the video and find a thumbnail. This kid did the gnarliest firecracker ever, and we're gonna see if the rest of his clips are good. Starts off with a big nighttime ollie. I can never really skate good at night. Then we do a big, nice nollie, big spin, went above the coping. Skating in the dirt is, I feel like it's one of those things where people just say, oh, like he fucking went to the dirt and did a big jump, that makes it cooler. I don't think so. I think just a regular big ollie was fine, and we already know you can do the big ollie because that was your first trick. Switch big spin down the stairs right there. The ground looked fucked. The ground looks fucked right there too. Okay, we got a tic-tac. Okay, I get it. He's like an all-terrain skater. He can do the rails, he can do the jumps, he can do the dirt, he can do the ledges. But there's some things that I think would be better left out of the video. Nice tray flip there. Coming around, what's going to be next? Kick flip, nose grind to sort of bobbling the board down. Probably could have done that better. Filmer could have been closer. We got a big manual here. Looks like he's going to flip out, and he does. Tray flip, really good height on that tray flip. Crooked grind sort of falls out of it, barely does it. And then an absolutely perfect flip back tail shove. See, there he goes again. I get it. All-purpose skater. He can grab the nose. He can do the firecrackers, which maybe I'm a little bit hypocritical. Maybe I'm a little hypocritical with the firecrackers versus the grabbing the skateboard. I understand they're both equally lame, but I think, see right there, the board touched the ledge again. Right there, the foot touched the ground. We got a hard flip. He's really like walking the line of shit that I hate and love. Right there, perfect wall ride. Wall ride's one of those tricks where I rarely will hate if you do the tic-tac afterwards. But right here, that was too hard to ollie, so you had to grab the board and do the 1 foot bullshit. Perfect tray flip. My question is this. You have the skills to do real tricks, so why waste your time with what I would call sort of fake tricks or super easy tricks? What's the point? And I have a theory. Maybe if you have a bunch of friends around who are not as critical as me, and you do this type of bullshit, this one hand on the board, spin around, tic-tac, and everyone goes, oh my God, he fucking jumped off the dumpster. That was amazing. And there's not one guy there to say, I mean, he could probably back 180 it. Why doesn't anyone ask him to do that? Why doesn't he try to do a real trick? If there's not that one guy, the voice of reason in the group, then this shit gets out of hand and you end up with a skater with a lot of skill doing some dumbass tricks, and then in their mind they believe that the dumbass tricks are the skill tricks, and then they get this weird fucking The Shining moment where they don't know what's reality and what's fake, and they don't know the difference. So then they show up to like Tampa Am one day doing shove it tail grabs, getting last fucking place, and they have no idea why. And I'm here to explain to you guys why and how that happens. Stop doing these shove it tail grabs. Here's a good rule of thumb. If you have 10 5-year-olds at a skate park and they all have helmets and pads on, you can pretty much guess for sure with absolute positivity that every one of those kids can shove it tail grab. Do you want to be in the group of the 5-year-olds, or do you maybe want to push yourself to be better? Especially this kid's probably fucking, what, 18, 19, out here doing childish tricks, okay? Kids don't have the leg control to be able to pop shove it and catch it and make it look stylish, so they have to grab it with their hands. It's like using chopsticks for Chinese food. It's not for everybody, okay? If you want to use a fucking fork instead of what's meant to be used with the fucking sticks and the ramen or the little kung pao chicken, if you want to be a bitch and eat it with a fork, then skate like this guy. Also, going through these thumbnails, I noticed there was a lack of flip tricks, kind of a one-dimensional skateboarder. Maybe I'm lying, because he did have the ledges, he had the manual, he did the manual tray flip, he did the flip back tail shove, but not a lot of flip tricks downstairs. I think at the end we got a tray flip. I'm surprised he didn't grab the tail, but it truly baffles me why skateboarders with this much skill choose to do tricks like that. You know what? Maybe it was a deadline. They really needed to get some tricks done. So he's like, fuck it, dude. I used to do these tricks when I was 7. I can bang out like 9 of them in one night, and that'll give us the extra 35 seconds we need. That must be what happened. As far as quality and watchability, whoever filmed and edited this did a great job. The tricks were back to back to back to back, which makes it easier to view. Not a whole lot of roll up, not a whole lot of roll away. I didn't have to watch this guy fall on a wall ride 9 times and then watch him give all of his fucking homies that he's ever met in his life a high five because they've never seen a wall ride slash a heel flip flat ground in their life. So in that aspect, this video was pretty good. I think I've been rambling for a while now, so we're gonna cut that out. If you have a video of you skateboarding and you want to be a part of Ninja Review, all you have to do is find me on Facebook. You know that thing that Mark Zuckerberg created? The one that doesn't have little Instagram logos all over it? Yeah, it's Facebook. Find me on there, type in Ninja Lifestyle, send me a message, including a link to a YouTube video, not a Vimeo video. Also, I'm not gonna edit your video. People keep telling me, here's my Instagram, watch all the videos, put them together, make a video, then review it yourself. What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? No. Find me on Facebook, type in Ninja Lifestyle, send me a message. In the message, have a link to a HD YouTube video, and then I can review it. I don't mean to make this difficult. I'm just doing this so that all my videos are in the same place, and it makes it easier for me to copy the URL, put it into a text file so that I can have a list for me to review. I figure maybe if I explain the process to you guys, you'll understand why I want it to be specifically done a certain way. Also, I don't have time. I wear glasses, all right? My eyesight's already bad enough for me to be trying to fucking figure out what this VX footage is. Blurry, colorless, shitty footage. Got to change their heads every goddamn day. Camera breaks apart every other week. Everyone who I've ever known who filmed VX seriously owned 2, because half the time one was in the shop. That's a true story. Again, a link to both of these videos will be in the description below. If you guys watch them with music, maybe they will be better than watching them with my annoying voice over them. I hope you guys are having a great weekend, and tune in tomorrow for another Ninja Lifestyle video. We upload 3, sometimes 4, sometimes 5 videos a week here, so subscribe if you're not already. Kuna Matata, bitches.
In the arms of a scooter, they can't spell or read. At the dark, cold